YouTube. It's been a while since I've had a good story to share with you, but something just happened. I feel the need to tell you about the terror before the emotions actually wear off. So I'm doing Uber Eats, as the thing is that I do upon occasion, and while I am doing it, I am taking food to a certain location, a house. And the house is up this kind of a hill. It was kind of like this. I mean, it felt like that, but it was like probably like that. I went up the hill. When I got to the top, I became aware that these people got money. How, might you ask? Let me try that again. How, might you ask? Because they had not one, but two front porches, one over here and one directly over there. And I thought to myself, that's a lot of porch. And I couldn't figure out which one I was supposed to go to, so I knew I looked like kind of a fool because I kept looking at this one and looking at that one and looking at this one and looking at that one. I arrived at the idea that probably the one with the most stairs was the front porch. So I take the food and I go out of my car, food in hand, cell phone in hand, up towards the door. Now, as I'm walking, so you know how you have peripheral vision. So I'm walking towards the door, and as I'm going, I see a couple of large windows on this side of me. And in one of the windows is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed man going like this. Now, when you're freaked out, one of the things that I like to try to do when I encounter something that literally freaks me out is to do two things. One, not react, because inside I'm going, Now understand that that's all happening inside. Outside, I am the picture of the coolest cucumber. To recap, inside, outside, inside, outside. I get to the door and I haven't reacted. Like by looking at me, you wouldn't know. I put the food down, I take a picture of it, and something in me just goes, look, make eye contact. Because he is standing in the window and he is staring at you. So just make eye contact. Every now and then as I'm taking the food to someone's house, I see them in like one of those side windows or like behind the door, and they'll wave sometimes, but I won't acknowledge them because it's like, I don't see you, I'm just here for the food. So I'll just pretend like I don't see them and I'll just, leave. And I was like, maybe if I just look at him, it'll break this. And maybe he's trying to prank me, maybe he's trying to do a thing. Maybe with that face that he's making, he's trying to he's actually trying to scare me. That's his goal. Why is this a cardboard cutout? Better question, why is it in the window? It was a cardboard cutout of a man in a window. I mean, it wasn't a cardboard cutout of a man in a window. It was a cardboard cutout of a man in a window. I mean, the picture wasn't of a man in a window. The picture was of a man in, you know what, skip it. It was a picture of a man in a window. I mean, it wasn't a picture. The picture was in the window and it was of a man. That's right. I mean, like, my heart, I'm just glad I exercised because that might have taken me out. I still feel a flutter. Do I feel still?